What up? What it do? It's your boy JDQ with Vision IView TV. And tonight we're going to try something different because I've thought about doing this for a while now. And I guess I finally just kind of finally allowed myself to get comfortable with it in a way. And that's not to say that it's going to be easy by any means. It will not be. It will be extremely weird. It will be extremely awkward because I've never, done a stream on two platforms at the same time. However, this should be interesting. And by interesting, I mean it's going to be challenging. It's going to be inspiring, motivating, all at the same time. Anyways, while I wait for potentially my two team members to join me on the stream, I will definitely say in advance thank you to every single one of you guys. And I'm just grateful. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for the love and support that you guys have shown me throughout these like 2 or 3 years. Some of you stemming from the main channel, your boy JDQ, crossing over to this secondary channel, Vision IView TV. I know the jump is a really radical jump because on your boy JDQ, obviously it's all about like catching predators and confronting predators and child molesters and all that. By the way, by me saying this at all, I'm like potentially like risking both of these platforms to like flag my the stream or whatever. But you know, I have to get the point across. So yeah, on the main channel with your boy JDQ, it was mostly interviews with pred catchers and all that good stuff. But on this secondary channel, Vision IView TV, it's all about the music and entertainment industry and what happens behind closed doors and all that good stuff. So, if you'd be so kind as to make sure that if you're into any of that, you share this content, this channel, this stream with your family, your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors, whoever you think might benefit from this type of information. We will be going through some of the latest articles that I found recently between this morning and just earlier today. Um, Austin is saying, "What is my TikTok?" I mean, you're on my TikTok right now, but I don't know. That's a weird question. You might have to like specify what you mean by that because this is indeed my TikTok. You see what I mean? I knew this was gonna be weird to go back and forth between the YouTube and the TikTok. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. It's gonna be an interesting interaction. But yeah. So some of these articles are gonna be a bit funny and a bit humorous, right? And some of it is gonna be a little bit disappointing and depressing and just kind of like overall just it'll get your blood boiling to say the least. So in total, there's about 5 or 6 articles that I do want to touch on within this stream, and two of them have to do with none other than my less attractive twin, Aubrey Drake Graham or Graham Drake, however you say his name. I don't even know his name all like that. Um, but yeah, two of the articles that I actually was able to find have to do with something very interesting uh, that he both did and is doing. So if you can catch on to that, then if you stick around long enough, you'll understand why I say it's like really funny and humorous. By the way, for those of you stopping by the YouTube channel, thank you in advance. I see Emily is here. Huge, huge hug to Emily Rose. Big round of applause to her. But yeah, let's get right into it. And I know for the people on TikTok, you probably won't be able to see what I'm talking about because I am facing the screen. So that kind of like takes away a little bit of what I'm gonna be talking about. But obviously, you will hear what uh, I'll be narrating the article basically. So whether you see the visuals of the article or you don't, it doesn't really matter. So as long as you follow along with what I'm saying, so it is what it is. Um, the first article at hand here is let me just pin it up over here on StreamYard real quick. Uh, I mean, it's nothing extremely new. This has been going on for like a few days and weeks now, but I caught wind of it like 2 days ago. Says Drake's pink nail polish ignited a firestorm on Instagram. And so he got real with another rapper. Let's read on. Several rappers are wearing nail polish now, and a few have launched their own line of gender inclusive colors. By the way, this article is, of course, and there's no, I have nothing against, you know what I'm saying, this website at all. But I just, it's funny to me how they had to put that little bit of a underlining statement under the big like article statement, the big title. But it's by LGBTQNation.com. In case anyone was wondering, this article that I'm about to read is by them. So hip hop artist Drake shut down an internet controversy with a masterful takedown of fans and other rappers criticizing him for wearing pink nail polish. Drake has sported color before, as have several other famous rappers. But after a popular Instagram account posted photos of his pink polish, the comments quickly turned homophobic. I wonder why. It says down here, or it has the actual like post that he made, you know, with him showing his hands, doing all this jazz, you know, like look at my nail colors and all that. With of course the lovely lady who probably painted his nails pink, and it's weird because they're not even just pink. They have like a gradient to them, so it just makes it just that much worse. You know what I mean? It's one thing to color your nails, that's already like bad enough, but you're gonna go to the extent of like adding gradient to it. That's just a little weird, you know. But anyways, yeah. So they show the post from his Instagram account. It's has almost 400,000 likes. So I don't even want to. Yeah. So he gives her a shout out, and then he says, while the original post was positive, complimenting Drake's fresh manicure and nice design, the commenters quickly changed the tone. Started from the bottom. Now you here, huh? Shake my head. Promoter Ruben Wood commented with several laughing face emojis. Another left the vicious slur. Never thought in my lifetime would I see more men wearing polish in purses than females, and more women wanting to be truck drivers than men. Upper echelon level of role reversal. It's an agenda being pushed on our babies, so y'all better wake the F up. It's very true. The same is very true, but you know, who am I? Um, the fact y'all trying to normalize this is wild to me. Another one left. Now we're gonna have to fight men over the gels and glitter. A different woman posted. Not all the comments were negative, as some fans pushed back on the slurs and toxic masculinity. Is it toxic masculinity, like masculinity though? Because all that's really being said is like, is there really a need for that though? You know what I mean? Like, because he's not even part of the people, right? Of these people. And I know it's going to sound offensive to some of you, and I apologize in advance, but I have no, I'll just say community. He's not part of the wide variety of community, right? And so why is he even like going as far as doing all this is what's baffling me. I mean, I know why he's doing it, but I guess for like a lot of people who just see him as an artist, they're probably asking themselves why he's doing what he's doing. So I wouldn't even call it like toxic masculinity. I just call it like it's just odd. It's just really legitimately like odd. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, again, who am I, right? Um, One of them said, you know, in regards to like fighting back the negative backlash. Y'all really in the comments crying over nails, like be so effing FR. One person shot back. Another chimed in as well. Y'all are so dang HM phobic for what? These comments scream insecure and toxic masculinity. Man can't let women have nothing, huh? Shut up. Getting your nails done is just for women, and it doesn't make you any less of a man. Actually, see, I'm okay with like, you know, upkeeping with your skin, you know, again like a mani pedi every now and then. Like it shouldn't be like a guy's like it shouldn't be on a guy's to do list on a frequent. It should just be like hey, you know, at some point this month maybe I might just get like a mani pedi. just to, like make sure like my nails are clean or whatever, nice and trimmed. That's fine, like I'm okay with that. And a lot of like confident men are, you know. But from that to like painting your nails though, it's a huge difference. And people who are part of the community, have to realize this. There's a huge difference between like upkeep, like regular, normal, healthy upkeep with your body and with your nails and with your skin, versus going overboard and going beyond that and saying like, oh, I'm actually gonna give my nails like some color. If you're not part of that community, like it's just odd. It's really out there. But yeah, that apparently has been going on for a while, and of course, I will say, if it's one thing Drake knows how to do, as far as I've seen, he's done a good job like rolling with the punches and rolling with the hits, and just kind of like taking the hits and just be like whatever it is, what it is, and just being comfortable in his skin. So he's handled it extremely well from what I've seen thus far. I don't know if anything else has come of it, but I think wait, he did write something. No, he wrote just something off his song. Oh, apparently there's more. Sorry about that. When rapper Lil Yachty chimed in to comment to make a snarky comment about Drake's earrings in an attempt to pile on, Drake had had enough. Lil Yachty apparently said, "Boy got them heavy hangers in his ear." The rapper commented, and Drake shot back, "Get out of my comments. You told me to paint my nails, so I stopped biting them, and now the world is being homophobic for the first time since Rich Flex, which wasn't that long ago. Now that I think about it, wait, is the world homophobic? SMH." It goes on to pretty much they talk about just adding on to the whole conversation, and just it's like a layer of like, well, this happened with this rapper some time ago, and this happened with the other artist some time ago. So it just kind of like trails on like that, basically. Like I don't want to take too much time on this specific article. I just kind of like wanted to like give the gist of it. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was funny the fact that this day and age that's being pushed on, the masses, the young people, and all that, and it's trying to be looked at and come off as normal and appropriate and just like natural. It's not, but I just thought it was funny. The next article concerning Drake is one that I think some of you might want to screen record and save. You know what I'm saying? Like put it in your external hard drive for backup. I don't know, record it with one of those old school like video cameras, or camcorders or however you call it. If you want to take a screenshot, you want to take, I don't know, you might want to do it because he's revealing a virtual tour of his mansion. That's right, Jamie, ladies and gentlemen. Drake, the rapper, is allowing everyone to virtually see what his mansion looks like on the inside. Many of us have only seen it from the outside and have wondered, you know what I'm saying? Well, I haven't done that, but I'm sure a lot of people have. And it says here by ComplexCalifornia.com, Drake related website offers a virtual tour of the rapper's mansion. Um, Drake's merch website, DrakeRelated.com, offers fans a comprehensive way to stay up to date with the rapper's music, merch, tours, and more. A revamp of the site now gives them a new way to explore everything. Drake related using a virtual tour of his mansion. The website's homepage brings you to the front door of his home with arrows pointing to various parts of it. You can access the studio, Drake's bedroom, or the lounge, while the garage is grayed out for now. Uh, I wish y'all could see this. I'm not gonna go. You know what? I'll think about it. I'll think about going to the website and checking it out. We'll see what happens. But yeah. In each location, you can find various Easter eggs and links to the merch Drake has put out in the store, including his new poetry book. There are tons of secrets hidden in Drake's place, so the site is worth visiting just to find them. With both the court and garage still off limits, it'll be interesting to see what extra surprises they add to the tour. Drake's house may seem empty, but that's only because he's on tour. Joining him on his journey is a younger Drake that sparked a debate about whether he was real or a hologram. Thankfully, we looked into the answer to answer the question. Drake will also be performing in Montreal this weekend on both July 14 and 15. It'll be his first show on the tour without 21 Savage. Um, I don't know, y'all. What do y'all say? Y'all want me to like check out the website and look at the take the tour or whatever? Let me know in the comments real quick on both sides, in the YouTube live and the TikTok live. Let me know. Let me know if y'all want me to check out the actual tour of the mansion. I really don't care about it. I could care less. But if some of you want to see it, I don't mind like like changing the camera on the phone and showing you guys what it looks like real quick. But I'll let y'all decide that real quick. In the meantime, on other news, we have something pertaining Kanye West. This article is by thesun.com, and it says here, Kanye believe it. Kanye West finally meets his wife Bianca Censori's parents during Tokyo trip after being denied entry to Australia. Um, Kanye West has reportedly met his wife Bianca Censori's parents during their trip to Tokyo. The rapper and designer wait, jetted to Japanese capital late last month and have been taking insights ever since. Which, by the way, y'all, I mean, I don't mean to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I really don't believe that's the real like Kanye. I don't think that's our Kanye, if that makes sense. But hey, I can't prove anything, so for now it's just speculation and theory. But yeah, so it says here Bianca's sister Angelina also joined them as uh, shared several snaps of the couple in Tokyo. She also posted an image that appeared to show her and Bianca's parents, Leo and Alexandra, walking down the street in Tokyo. Angelina captioned the post, I love Tokyo. While there are no snaps of Kanye with Australian in laws during the trip, it's assumed that they all hung out together, of course. The rapper secretly married Bianca in January, just months after his divorce from Kim Kardashian was finalized. It is believed that he had wanted to meet Bianca's parents in Melbourne at the time, but there were reports that he could be refused entry to Australia. Australia's Education Minister Jason Clare hinted that the rapper may not be granted a visa because anti Semitic comments he's made in the past. I don't know if he's applied for a visa yet, but Google it and you'll see that it seems like he's a pretty big fan of a person who killed 6 million Jewish people last century, Jason said in January. People like that who've applied for visas to get into Australia in the past have been rejected. I expect that if he does apply, he would have to go through the same process and answer the same questions they did. And it goes on to talk about the family time. Um, oh, Kanye and Bianca were also joined by his daughter North in Tokyo. They were spotted on several outings together, including a visit to a Hello Kitty theme park. Uh, the trio was photographed seemingly standing in line at a cafe serving frozen drinks, and Angelina posted a snap of the model posing on a Hello Kitty ride while wearing a pink bodysuit at the time. Again, some of y'all can't see the visuals that I'm seeing in front of me, but it's not as cool or as sexy as you might think it looks. Just letting you know in advance. Um, Fan praise. Bianca was praised for her maternal behavior toward North as she held hands with the preteen on their way to Bash. She walked slightly in front of North as they chatted and smiled while walking to the party. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, man. Um, you know what? I'm gonna open this separate link just in case we have time for it. But yeah, apparently that's what Kanye is up to at the moment. nothing crazy. He finally gets to meet the in-laws. I don't really care. But what I do care about is anytime he pops up, I am interested in seeing if there is any actual video recording of his interactions, of his behavior, his demeanor, his face, his, everything to do with like him just like talking and stuff. Because I've only seen like maybe one or two videos since he came back and since he reappeared. Y'all remember that one time that he warned all of us that if he goes missing for some time and then reappears, it's really not him. Well, since he came back, he has not been his like usual self, if that makes sense. He's had like weird interactions with like photographers and paparazzi and all that since he came back. So that's kind of like the only reason why I'm even uh, remotely interested in his whereabouts and what he's like actually up to, and like where he pops up. And I'm almost always just looking for like video footage of him like interacting, because that's when you really get to see like if he's being himself or if he's acting weird or if it's not him at all. The list goes on and on. But anyways, that's Kanye for you. Off to the next article. G Herbo. I wonder what he did this time. G Herbo arrested again and released. Rapper caught with loaded gun and massive weed stash during traffic stop. Rapper G Herbo found himself in hot water during a routine traffic stop in Chicago as police discovered both a firearm and an extensive stash of nearly 300 grams of marijuana. The drill rapper now faces legal consequences stemming from the Sunday evening incidents. G. Herbo, who is currently fighting a federal fraud case, found himself in a sticky situation as he was discovered carrying a loaded handgun during a traffic stop in the Upscale River North neighborhood in Chicago. According to police records, the Chi-Town rapper, whose real name is Herbert, his name, yo, Herbert. I forgot about that, yo. Yo, G. Herbo's real name is Herbert. So Herbert Wright III faced a misdemeanor charge of unlawful use of a weapon after prosecutors denied felony charges, as per the arrest report. Surprisingly, no additional charges were filed against Herbert. While regarding the approximately 300 grams of cannabis allegedly found during the Sunday evening incident on East Ontario Street, tactical officers patrolling the area observed a Cadillac Escalade with a Montana license plate make a turn without signaling, prompting them to approach the SUV. Inside, they noticed the My City rapper seated in the back, making suspicious movements towards the front center console, where they ultimately discovered a Glock handgun. The 27-year-old father of three. Wow. This nigga is 27 years old. I thought he was older, to be honest with you. Like the way he talks and carries himself, I could have sworn, and I don't mean to stutter, but it's really surprising. I thought he was like around my age or maybe a little younger, like maybe like in his early 30s, like 31, 32, something like that. This nigga's 27 years old. Did not possess the necessary license to own or carry the firearm, resulting in his arrest, according to the report. Following his initial court hearing on Monday, Herbert was released upon posting a $500 deposit, as indicated in Cook Country. Like I don't know, did something just happen? Saw something. Not sure what that was, but okay. Okay. Judge David Kelly imposed a restriction prohibiting him from carrying a gun. Court records reveal that two other individuals, including the driver, faced misdemeanor gun charges, while a third individual faced felony counts for aggravated unlawful use of a weapon and possession with intent to deliver cannabis as they were allegedly in possession of nearly $1,500 worth of marijuana within the SUV. While Herbert G. Herbo has risen to prominence within Chicago's hyper-violent drill rap scene, as well as making charitable contributions. Which let me just say something, folks. It doesn't matter. Like if you give to charity and you like buy kids like bikes on Christmas and buy kids like toys on Christmas and like are this like really giving person, uh, it does not make you any less of scum or a plague, you know, within your community or wherever you reside, or to anyone who like views or listens to your work. Because if you are still poisoning the minds of millions through what you're saying through your songs, yeah, being charitable does not make up for that. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care. No one can convince me that by any one of these artists donating or being charitable, it makes up for the trash that they talk on their songs. Not one time will you convince me of that. But let's continue. Um, while G Herbo, or my bad, while Herbert, because that's his real name, that's your real name, nigga, Herbert. While Herbert has risen to prominence within Chicago's hyper-violent drill rap scene, as well as making charitable contributions, his journey in the spotlight has been plagued by legal troubles. Yes, time and time again. I can honestly say that for myself because I've covered. Uh, I can cover pretty much like 5 times that I've had like to talk about G Herbo on my YouTube channel. So yeah, I could attest to that for sure. According to Cook County court records, he has faced multiple criminal charges since 2014, primarily involving drug and gun offenses that were ultimately dropped. In 2019, he pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor gun charge and received a 2-year probation sentence. Additionally, he has been indicted on felony charges in federal court in Boston pertaining to wire fraud. Wow, wire fraud, huh? Yeah. Okay. So I didn't even know, or maybe I forgot about that because I feel like if I covered it, I would have. Hmm, who knows? Um, uh, aggravated identity theft and making false statements in connection with a nationwide scheme targeting businesses across the United States. Despite being released on bond, the PTSD rapper was indicted once again in May 2021, this time for allegedly lying to investigators about his close relationship with co-defendant and Antonio Strong, a rap promoter. Both cases remain pending according to court records. Herbert G. Herbo is expected to make his next appearance in Cook County Court on August the 1st. Man, that was a mouthful. But I mean, I'm kind of glad I came across this because it's sad, yo. He's got kids, you know, he's got a family, and he's over here just pulling this dumb stuff. You know what I mean? It really is sad. Like you would think that if you're like some type of like celebrity or artist or actor, whatever, like you do your very best to stay out of like trouble's way. You do your very best to stay out of harm's way. You do what you can to be out of like that whole type of scenario. Yet here he is getting arrested again. You know what I mean? It's just dumb. It just really is. It's dumb. It's dumb. But anyways, um, I don't know what to say except uh, make better choices and do better. I mean, that's all I can really say, man. All right, so this is the article that really caught my attention and really got me like really mad and got my my blood boiling. Let me just double check, make sure people over here. Herbert. Emily says, I like it. I'm gonna name my son Herbert. I don't know about all that. Whoever's with you, I'm pretty sure will feel strongly against that name. But okay, try your best or do your worst, whichever one comes first, honestly. This article is by BET.com. Lil Uzi Vert becomes first rapper to earn #1 album in 2023. Pink Tape is the Philly artist's first LP release since 2020's Eternal Atake. Ah, God, it's just disgusting to like look at already, yo. Uh, it made headlines recently that a hip hop album hadn't topped the charts this late into the year for the first time in 30 years. Now that streak is being broken. Lil Uzi Vert has reportedly taken the top spot on the Billboard 200 chart this week with the June 30 released LP Pink Tape. The release also marks the third time the Philly rapper has debuted at number one previously. They topped the same charts with 2017's Love Is Rage 2 and 2020's Eternal Take. 1993 was the last time a hip hop album didn't chart the Billboard charts with this far into the year. That year, it was Cypress Hill's Black Sunday that debuted at number one, following its release on August 7, 1993. Now, why am I saying that this is disturbing and disgusting? Is because I recently seen, I think it was either a video, either on TikTok or Instagram or something, and this dude straight up not only blasphemed God and not only mocked God and the rapture and everything, but he was telling people there, um, which I'll try to pull up the video, like I guess before the stream ends, but he was basically telling people like, "Hey, y'all going like to hell with me, and like if you don't like it, then like it's too late. You're here. You're trapped with me. You know, like wherever I'm going, you're going, and there's no escape." Like it's really disturbing, yo. Like to and some people say, "Oh, that's just what I'm saying. That's just the way he talks. That's the way he expresses himself. That's just he's an artist. He's an entertainer. That's just the way he like entertains people, and people love that they eat that stuff up." Listen, man, if you have to like blaspheme against God and you have to like pretty much disrespect the Bible and the faith and God Himself and all that in order for people to be entertained, then seek another hobby, like seek another like job, career, another hobby, um, or just try to like live life completely differently because it's not going to work out for him. Like I can guarantee you that before this man dies, he's going to go through like actual hell, like on earth. If he doesn't repent and like turn around like and change his ways and all that, I can see something really bad coming his way, and it's not gonna be pretty. And if that's not the case, he'll probably die a terrible, terrible death. And I'm not saying that because I wish that upon him, because I don't wish that upon anybody. But when you seek that to happen to you by disrespecting God, disrespecting, the Bible, Christianity, the faith, and all that, like repeatedly, over and over and over again, in these ways, then you're looking for it. You're asking for it. You're almost literally asking for God to strike you. You know what I mean? Like we're living in a period of grace, and that's all fine and dandy because mankind keeps getting away with a lot over and over again. But there comes times where like God does say from time to time, like, yo, enough is enough. This person, what I'm saying? He's asking for it. Boom, something happens. Uh, I mean, anyways, nothing we can do except for just like pray for him, I guess, and just hope that God reveals Himself to him and he changes his ways and all that. But for now, it is what it is. I have two more articles to cover, and then I'll call it a night. I won't be here on here for too long, unless y'all want me to stay. That's different. If that's the case, just let me know. But anyways, next article is Burna Boy celebrates selling out Citi Field, and he says, "Glory to God." Let's see why. And this is by arttribune.com, if you're wondering. Um, Nigerian celebrity Burna Boy made historical pass on Saturday, July 8th, as he deadlined a sold-out present at City Area, a large 41,800 capacity stadium. The acclaimed artist handled followers to a sensational efficiency that includes tracks from his final four albums, Love, Damini, Twice as Tall, African Large, and Outdoors. In keeping with Scorching 97, Burna Boy additionally shocked the gang with an unique. Man, there's a lot of typos in these articles, bro. They put with an unique, but it's with a unique preview of latest music and introduced out British rapper Dave to carry out their hit collaboration Location. Following the electrifying present, um, why don't they just put presentation? They like shorten it for like no reason. Burna Boy took to Instagram to replicate on his journey in New York from taking part in the 1,800 capacity PlayStation Theater in 2017 to reaching the outstanding feat of promoting out City Area Stadium in 2023. Um, and then he posted on his Instagram, "What a journey!" And then quote, "Glory to God." Which I mean, it begs the question though, like, is it really like glory to God? Like, is your music like glorifying God or worshiping or praising God in any way, shape, or form? I highly doubt it. And that's no offense to him. I'm just saying, like, it bothers me for when people like give thanks to God and give glory to God, where clearly God was not present at all. Um, it's just it's disrespectful and it really is disturbing. Um, but I don't know. I don't know if he was saying glory to God like from downstairs or upstairs. I don't know. From the pose that he's doing right there, I kind of assumed he was thanking the other God and not the God. Um, but hey, that happened. Um, Last but not least, this is something that I actually came across earlier today um, while on break at work. Let me share it with people on YouTube real quick. This article is by thesun.com, and it's titled "Sad Day. Manson's follower Leslie Van Houten poses danger to society after release," says model who avoided becoming cult victim. Okay. Charles Manson follower Leslie Van Houten still poses a serious danger to society and should never have been allowed to walk free from prison, says a furious friend of cult victim Sharon Tate. Van Houten, at 73 years old, left the California Institution for Women in Corona, east of Los Angeles, on Tuesday after serving 53 years of a life sentence for her participation in the infamous Manson murders. Ugh, that's a creepy face. Um, I mean, they all have creepy faces, to be honest with you. Charles Manson masterminded the murders of at least 9 people in the late 1960s. In a statement, the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation said that Van Houten was released to parole supervision in the early morning hours and driven to transitional housing. Van Houten, the youngest member of the cult, participated in 2 nights of mayhem and murder orchestrated by Manson in the summer of 1969 that saw 7 people butchered across Los Angeles. On August 9th, 1969, Van Houten, then 19 years old, Charles Tex Watson, Patricia Krenwinkel, my bad, Linda Kasabian, Susan Atkins, Clem Morgan, and Charles Manson massacred grocery store proprietor Leno LaBianca and his wife Rosemary inside their home in Los Angeles. The night prior, Manson had also ordered the brutal killings of Sharon Tate, the 26-year-old pregnant wife of director Roman Polanski, and 4 others inside the couple's Cielo Drive home in what would later become known as the Helter Skelter murders. So yeah, so apparently she has been. I mean, she's like pretty much like what do you call it? How on house arrest basically. But still, the fact that she's out now is interesting, and I wonder if she'll go kind of like back to like her old ways and just kind of like I don't know. I don't know how her mind would be able to cope with like today's society, and I don't know if she'll be like actually like fit in. I don't know if she'll be like, oh, this is great, this is fine, this is awesome, or she's gonna be like, what the heck is going on, and just kill more people. Who knows, man? Who knows? I hope not. I hope that's not the case. But with these people, you never know, man. You never know. But anyways, let me start closing things up little by little. Oh wow, wow. Okay, interesting. I mean, is it me or that's weird? That is weird. But anyways, that being said, I will actually start closing things up officially because those are all the articles that I wanted to like bring up and talk about. So, not that big of a deal. Anyways, for those of you who actually want to see extended versions of the streams on the YouTube channel, then by all means, the YouTube link is in the profile, like on here. So, I mean, all you really got to do is click on it. Or if that's not working, pretty simple copy paste should do the trick. Um, but yeah, until next time, on both sides here, both TikTok and YouTube, this is JDQ with Vision Eye View TV. And until next time, stay safe out there, stay blessed. Peace out.